Hi, welcome to TTV Photography. In this short little presentation, I will touch base on a little bit about me and how I discovered the TTV photography and my perspective on the creating process of this genre. Also, a peek into my portfolio of TTV images and a mention of a bonus feature. So let's get started. So a little bit about me. I'm a creative photographic artist. As a child and going into my adult years, I've always had a camera in my hand. So as a photographer, I've always had a growing interest in the fine art approach to photography, which in part, I have expanded my photographic creativity to explore different alternative processes. So I first came across this process as I was surfing the internet. I saw this very unique image that looked very nostalgic and had a vintage vibe going on. I clicked on the image, and a few more clicks later, I had learned this process, and it gave me a new avenue to explore even more creativity in my photography. For me, and I'm sure any artist would tell you, it's all about the artistic process. It's just a feeling you get when you're creating and the process is going the way you want. Other times, failing at a certain process or technique only draws you back into the process to try again and learn and soon master it. I would definitely say this pertains with old school or manual photography. If you are familiar, you'll know the lengthy process compared to the instant digital process that we have now. Trial and error are still there, but the process has been minimized dramatically. So let's take a glance at TTV photography. This process is quite a unique one. It combines an old vintage camera with a DSLR camera. Some may argue you can produce that image in Photoshop. True, you can, but as an artist, you want to enjoy the process of creating and challenging yourself as an artist in your field or medium. As a result of the combination of these two cameras, it does produce a nostalgic vintage look. In my ebook, and even here on this slide with the bike wheel image in the middle, you can see here what I mean. So taking an extra step, the one picture on the far right, is taking an existing image and producing it digitally to have the TTV look. I will show you how in my ebook as a bonus feature. So here are just a few examples of my work. Each image here shows how different the vintage look can be achieved with different vintage cameras, and some by taking that extra step I mentioned previously. So are you ready? Let's shoot some TTV photography. I encourage you to get my ebook and learn this alternative photographic process and elevate your photography to a whole new level. Thanks so much for listening and watching this video.